Hi friends, this is Gail O'Neill, and I teach stamping. I hope you enjoy. So tonight I am working with Timeless Tropical. Must be this like warm weather I'm in. So this is upcoming in the mini catalog that will be out in January. Also the celebration catalog, which you can, for every $50 that you spend, you can pick something out of the celebration catalog. So that's always like the best time of the year. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Susie. Karen. Hi, Jackie. Judith. Okay, so let me move this aside. I also pulled in tonight Lily Pad Lake, just a little bit of it. Not sure what else. I don't think too much else. The paper, I just love this paper, Tropical Oasis, which goes with the suite. So you can tell what I used tonight. But this paper is to die for. Love it. I should have done something with this, but you'll see lots more. You will see lots more. So put that aside. Oh, I just found the tape I was looking for my husband today. He put up for me, there was no, well, there's a towel rack bar in the one bathroom, but it's in the bathtub and it's like too high for me to hang towels. I would have to stand on the bathtub. So he put in a bar and there was no toilet paper holders. So each bathroom now has toilet paper holders. It was fun, but he needed tape and I couldn't find my tape, but I just did. So I'm also going to be using this gold. Now we've been taking white and taking alcohol markers and making our own, but it is a little refreshing to have this. And this is pink. What is it? Petal pink. But it goes with the other color that I am using for the flower, which is Grapefruit Grove. And you would like never really know when you look at it. So I've already pre-cut the pineapple piece. So I want to show you what I did with that. It goes this way. So I took, let me get this out of the way because it's really in my way. All right, so I took the light suede marker, I hope, one never knows, and I just kind of made some marks like in every space there. There is a little indentation, but my eyes do not see it with this light, so it's almost like making like an X, kind of, sort of. So I just got one in each. You can also go around the edge if you want. I just thought of that now. It would kind of look good. Because we know pineapples do have some like brown edges on them. They're not just yellow. Okay, so then I took light So Saffron and I just took and just kind of colored it. Just brush some color on it. Don't even have to hit every spot. Then I took the dark pineapple punch and did the same thing. Not hitting every spot, so you get a little bit, kind of looks like you really did it on purpose, like you knew what you were doing. So if you can see that, I don't know if that's so like clear tonight. So I cut the paper 5¼ by 4, and I'm using Very Vanilla for the base. And I'm going to go ahead and put that on. Look at that side with the cars, vehicles. Really? I think my fan is doing a number on. I love having overhead fan. Come on. I need a pin. It's a full one too. I think it fell over earlier. It's just messing with me. Ah! Okay. Back into my tipsy without letting it tipsy. So we're just going to put that on. Hi, Gloria, Kathy. What die did you use to cut the pineapple? It's a new one that's coming out, and in January. People who I sent it to should be getting it at towards the end of this month. So there's the pineapple. I pre-cut also. And you can even throw some shading into here, which I didn't do, but I'm going to do now on this one. See how it comes out. So this is light old olive. And let's do a little shading on it. Little alcohol markers. And I'm just doing like a quick line right where they give you the little bit of detail. And it always dries a little bit lighter than what you put it down. So then I can pull these pieces up. You can even do like a little bit around the edges if you wanted. Whoops. Without, I mean, I know there's an easier way. Okay, so we're going to put them down before I mess them up. So it's going to be like that. So all I did was on the bigger spots, I just put some dots of the mono glue. And then on this one, you just want to avoid the pieces that pop up. Everything else, you can put a little bit of glue on. And you can do like the bottom of where they would pop up. And that's kind of a pop-up too. And then that goes down there. Okay, so I pre-cut that, but I wanted to show you how simple. Don't want to lose that. What do I do with it? It's very simple if you have the stamp. Okay, so in Grapefruit Grove, and then I took the light petal pink. Did I? No, I might have used light coral. Yeah, I think I did. Because, you know, I never write anything down. So very quickly, you can color that in. You don't even have to worry about using 2 or 3 colors. I'm doing that a lot tonight. because it has its own shading in there. So I just did that, and it dries a little lighter. And then I pop that up. Okay, so we have that there. And then I cut out a couple of these little leaves. And on the other one, I put one. On this one, I am going to put two. So I cannot believe that since I'm down here, it's only a little over a week, Sue and I have only seen each other once. It's like, what? I think I'll put it there. I'm still unpacking. I have like no real furniture to put things away. Oh yeah, the thank you. So this is from, why do I always forget it? Forget it. Stitch Labels. I got it. Stitched Labels. And we're going to do a little thank you in Old Olive. And I cut two just in case. And then we're going to pop this up. Sue's on there. She's on here with her bad arm. And she's working like a bad girl. Oh, yeah. But she's working, and that way she can buy stamps. That's right. So there's my, look at that, first time, woohoo! I think because I started big, like I don't care if I'm gonna waste a little. Yeah, baby, first time, love it. Okay, now for my dots. That's the wrong ones. I have some things in different places, but I really basically set up my room very similar to what I had, except I have more room. That didn't go on, did it? So I'm not walking sideways between things, which is nice. I'm tripping. Oh, once I start making piles on the floor, I'll trip anyway, because that's what I do. So there is card number one. Card number one is done. Card number two, wait till you see card number three. So here's also Coastal Weave. This will be coming out, and I showed it when I first unpacked it, and it's got all these like detail etching in it. So look how beautiful. So even though we have a basket weave, this is like totally different and gorgeous. So what I'm doing with this one, let's take everything out. And here's just an extra flower that I was going to put on the one card and I didn't. There's my extra for mistakes. Okay, so we're going to put this together, and I'll start. This is Pool Party. And again, that same DSP, just a smaller piece of it. So this is, oh, I forget, because I did do it a little different. 4 1/4. Did I do it for 5 1/4 by 4? And then this piece, good thing I have a ruler, is like 3 1/4, right, by 4. Just to, you want to have a little bit of top and bottom. So then to do the tree, and I'm just going to clean this off a little bit. Okay, so now to regular markers. So I've got soft suede, old olive, and daffodil delight. So what you're going to do is the brush end, you're going to color the bark. Now this is probably opposite of how people do it. Usually you go lighter and then add your dark, but I colored the whole thing in green. And trust me, this did not ruin my marker if you do it the way I do it. I do need a piece of scrap paper. Okay, so we're good. All right, so now you're going to take your yellow and you're going to brush whatever spots and then immediately wipe that green off. Like, that's really important. Otherwise, you're just pushing color. If you want it to be a spot with a little bit more yellow, do it twice. I think I kind of got the whole thing. We'll find out. Okay, and then just like normal, you're gonna huff to wet it and then stamp it down. So you see how you're getting two-tone, but not like a crazy two-tone. So here's the one I already did, and that's ready to go. So we're just going to take and glue that down. And you can get more crazy with this card. I tried to keep everything very simple. So I just kind of put it on an angle. And then from the stitched rectangles, I cut that out in white. And you could do this in brown or black. I just used the black because it was there. And then stamp, rest and relax, you deserve it. And then we're going to pop that up as well. Going against what I normally do. I'd usually put more on there. And then just, so you can put a little bling if you want. I chose to leave it more plain because I'm thinking this would be a great masculine card. I'm bad. All right, so let's get this put together. Oh, I think, oh yeah, I did it right. For some reason, I thought it was going to be the same size. Never mind. Okay. You know you missed this, right? I need to get back on some kind of schedule. And then we went over to motor vehicle. Oh, God, help me. I mean, they basically want blood from me because I'm a woman. And because I've been married a couple times, I have to prove where I went from my maiden name to the other name to O'Neill and now. So I am going to be Allegretta on some things. So here's that card. Very masculine. I like it. And then for the last card, I'm going to get all the pieces. I'm going to try and keep it a little bit of a secret. We're going to do that technique again with the tree, except this time we're stamping it directly down. So I have a piece of white focus. Yeah, that goes up there. So let me flip this over. I'm going to make the same mess, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so where did I put them all? We got the green. I'm so not neat. And the yellow. Okay, we're good. So one more time, let's do this. Let's do it. And the green. If you have a passport, I don't have a passport anymore. I mean, it's like 20 years old. I never got another one. But I found 2 marriage certificates and a divorce paper. So if that's not good, then I have to go make a phone call and get the paperwork, get a copy. Teach me to want to be with somebody. Psh. Okay. Okay, so I am going to turn this direction and get rid of that. And I'm going to put that about there. I forgot to huff, so let's hope. Yay! Okay. So now we're going to get rid of all these, and we're going to bring in, and I hope I have them all out. If not, it's right next to me, because we're going to do some, I hope, fun stuff. All right, so I'm going to take this marker, and this is crumb cake, and I'm going to make like a hill and then bring it down that way. So you get that this is sand. Then I'm going to take No, that's not the one I want. See, I put them away and I use this for something other part of it. All right, so I'm going to start with the light balmy blue, and I'm just going to go across like that. Now I can go in here and I'm going to color. Nothing fancy schmancy. I couldn't get one because my name was Judith on my birth certificate and everything else is Judy. Fun. Yeah, it's not fun. It is not fun. Like, I have to prove where I went from my maiden name to now. I ain't doing this again. This is like crazy. And of course, my husband, he can just get it. We don't have a deed yet, so we had to find like a couple things that have our names and the address on it. All right, so I'm taking the same light balmy blue and just coloring in where the water would be. And I'm not making myself, I'm going to try using the other side because that looks like it's drying. Not making myself crazy. You really don't have to. Oh, this wants to be so dry. I don't know if I have another one. Let's check. I do have some others. Well, I'll be adding a little alcohol to this until I get another one. Oh, you know what I do have? Light Seaside Spray. See, now it's like coming out. So it's okay to have all these little, I'm kind of doing that on purpose, not keeping it really smooth, because seriously, water isn't smooth. Okay, then I'm going to take light mint macaron, and I'm going to do, was that the one I used? No, but that worked too. I think I might have used Seafoam. I'm not sure. Either one, doesn't matter. Basically looks the same. You just want to add, like a little bit of green into the water, and it kind of blends it out. So could I have used Pool Party? Maybe. But I kind of like the two shades in there. Okay. So then I took light soft suede and made a little bit more definition between, and I'm going very lightly. And I actually think I might have used the crumb cake, but this is going to work too. And I made dots so you could see the sand. And that is going to dry lighter. And I am going to grab the dark crumb cake. Do a little with that. Then I'm going to come back with the light crumb cake. I mean, really, how easy is this? And you can even like blend it a little bit. So that'll lighten up those dots. Make a little shade around the trees. Okay, now this was the fun part. The sky. What did I use? I think I went in, that's probably why I'm going to do the Seaside spray. And I should have maybe reversed it and done that for the water. But this is going to look pretty. Just wait till you see what I do. And you can go right over. You don't have to worry about like hitting into the trees. And every time you do this, it's going to come out different. Experiment with colors. Okay. So now I am going to take, this is the light petal pink. And I'm running it right there, right in the sky. Yeah, why did I put these away? And then this is light purple posy. I know it looks like a little crazy right now. Oh, wait. It dries better. I think I did the saffron. See how that like all blends in? It's amazing. All right, I just want to fix a couple spots. So you can go back over it again. And at this point, you don't want to do too much, but okay. Then I took the light night of navy. Oh, no, I didn't. I took the dark balmy blue. Where'd it go? Why'd I have this one out? Well, we're going to do this one. That just looks too dark. Light Seaside spray. Let's try it. Because you want like a little bit of definition. And then I want to lighten that up. So the way to lighten that up is we're going to take the light crumb cake and we're just going to kind of make more of it. And that'll lighten that up, like dragging it down. Okay, I like it. Okay, so then what I did, oh, I hope I didn't lose those little pieces. I got them. Okay, so I'm going to move that aside for a second, and I am going to stamp. And this was so easy. Like you think you have to do a lot of shading. Oh, that's why it was out. Oh, duh. Okay. All right, so the light Night of Navy, I used right in that stripe in the sail. That's it. Then I took light soft suede, but on these I like the bullet. And I just brought in a little from each side. Then I took the crumb cake and colored that middle. So that gives it like a little, like light is hitting it. Then for the sails, I took the light smoky slate and then just brought it down a little bit and over, and then just in the corner on each piece. So just in the corner a little bit. And then just down that side. So you don't have to worry about blending it. You know, like I was gonna pull it out with the blending pen and I decided not to, but that's all just to give it some, you know, some definition. And then I cut them out. So I did that. You know, I kind of like that darker blue there. Like it would kind of change. Interesting. All right, so we're going to pop that up. And then I need the itty bitties. The itty bitties. So I need one on each. It's cool, right? And so easy. Sorry about that. One of those robocalls. Okay, so then I took Our Friendship is Timeless. I'm glad I didn't put those down yet. And stamped it. Hope I just got that. Yep. Okay, so now I can go ahead. Put one there. Oh, sinking ship. No sinking ships. Okay. Then we're going to mount this on crumb cake. And then we're going to put that, and I don't think I did my thing on that. So I'm going to be popping on YouTube now and then. So if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, head on over there. It's Gail O'Neill. And subscribe, and you'll get, if you click the bell, you'll get notifications, or you can just go back and watch it. So there is that card. So easy to do, really. It doesn't take that much time at all. So I did have one other thing for it. Aha. I think I cut these out of the wrong color. I mean, you don't need them, but that's fine. 2 different colors. It's fine. Now it's finished. There we go. So there's my cards. I will be back on Sunday. I will be on YouTube tomorrow. I'm not sure what time, if it's going to be afternoon or evening. We're going to be like running around getting our cars registered and hopefully my license changed over. Hopefully. Put that in the middle. Got to have a good shot for my YouTube. There we go. So also don't forget that there is free shipping up until midnight tonight. I did put on my page a little earlier hostess code. So if you're interested, you want to stock up on paper or something with free shipping, go ahead, use that hostess code. I will send out a card. It's free shipping with a $50 order. So I will see you, well, if you find me tomorrow on YouTube. And I'll be back also with something, I don't know what, but it'll be something on Sunday. So I will see you then. Good night, everybody. Thanks for joining me.